and of part of one-child policies and controlling how much we eat and what we do and what's in our house. They admit that. And so people need to know this isn't just some tax on coal companies that you'll then pay an added power cost or phasing out your cars. All of this. This is total control. And don't say you didn't hear it here. I know in the future they were going to basically shut the free web down, as you probably won't be able to see this unless
we printed that out. The Cybersecurity Act of 2009, sponsored by J.D. Rockefeller. We have it in the other.
Yeah, Jay just says that we need to get rid of the web. They say it'll be a new controlled web. And we already see YouTube going to this, flooding every TV show ever made known to man with ads in it.
They just made a huge deal with Sony.
And CBS and a bunch of others. Yeah, you can watch all the Star Trek episodes, just any TV show from time immemorial flooding it, and then they're going to make all of our user videos a tiny link at the top, all walled off and blocked, and then they're already banning channels left and right. So they got everybody on there. Now they're kicking us off. But that's just a microcosm of the larger program. But let me just finish, then I'll get out of here. So there's that, banning your air conditioners. Period. And this isn't the old air conditioners that they claim was killing the ozone. Now it's carbon dioxide, the carcinogen. And again, there's all these socialists and parasites and well-meaning do-gooders that are kind of low-level idiots. Just wonder why you have no job. Wonder why you have no
trust fund kids that are just kind of like, oh, I'm going to go join Greenpeace and do whatever.
Yeah, they have no idea. This is eugenics. And Rob Jacobson was telling me that there's a big documentary.
Yeah, it's called Expelled. And it's by Ben Stein, and I watched it, and it was just amazing.
I must have him. Tell the producers I want him for both shows. Ben Stein's the comedian, Mueller.
And Bueller. He also had Ben Stein's money, and of course he was a speechwriter for Nixon. He's a staunch Republican, but he also happens to believe in God. He's a religious guy. Well, the
point is that he shows how they're firing any professors who don't even believe in God. Most of them are saying there's some type of aliens did this. This is intelligent. Yeah. This is intelligent design. Something's going on. They're lying. Because they say everything came from one animal when it's different branches. Even if you believe in evolution, they've been lying and creating Piltdown Man and a pig jaw, and they constantly lie. And it's a religion. And then Stein notices in the film that that they're really eugenicists.
Yeah.
So that came out last year. So they've really discovered what's going on here, folks. So when I tell you all this, understand this is their excuse to literally make you slaves. This is the new tyranny. This is the new reason to bring in feudalism and serfdom. And if you study feudalism and serfdom, it was about restricting the amount of resources people had as a tool of control. Jason?
Yeah, and in Stein's film, he really shows how the Nazis used eugenics to control populations.
And the ADL attacked him.
I don't know if the ADL attacked him for this, but
Rob was telling me. He went and looked it up.
Oh, really? I can't believe they attacked him on this because he goes to the concentration camps.
No, the ADL came out. They're there to defend real Nazism, we've discovered.
Yeah.
Just like they give Schwarzenegger awards when dad's a Nazi, says he admires Nazis, tells Rolling Stone I want to be like Hitler, and it's all on record. And notice he's into eugenics, he's into restricting us, and the artwork he's into. He likes photos of dead children in Nazi outfits. I actually found him at the gallery in Germany saying this is his favorite artist, and it was like dead babies and dead skulls of rotten children and little girls. Just kind of on the edge of soft, child porn, little Nazi outfits with their legs spread. These are scary people, man.
They are scary people.
Now, that was when I was making martial law, 911 Rise of the Police State, and for like hours I was looking for images of him in porn because he's in a bunch of porn mags and porn collections.
Yeah.
We finally, deep searches, found him, and then I ran into him and his favorite art, and it was unbelievable.
Well,
little girls in Nazi outfits.
Arnold likes
with huge black circles and like laying out on beds. And
Kurt Waldheim is his buddy, and he's going to continue to.
But the ADL loves them. See, they pimp out that and blame it on anybody who actually fights the eugenicists. They're there because take the NRA caught with memos about how do we ban guns, how do we trick people, supporting the '68 Gun Control Act. Who do you have come after the guns? Who do you have that's a Judas goat who will make sure that the gun lobby, which is unstoppable with tens of millions of Americans, can't win? Again, you infiltrate. But in closing, I'm going to have you come back and take calls. I want to get out of here. I know you're busy, and I got a lot of work to do as well. Iran hints journalist convicted of spying may have sentence ease. Now that's Associated Press. Let's stop right there. Iran's not perfect. None of these nations are. Most countries are corrupt and run by the New World Order, and I think the mullahs were clearly in bed at many levels with the CIA. Well, it happened in 79, and that's on record. But that said, they're always catching Russian spies, Israeli spies in the U.S. and putting them in jail for life.
Very quiet.
The Hansen story.
And James Pollard.
Yeah, and Israel's always squealing and yelling about it. Whenever that happens. And if you talk about Israeli spying, the ADL comes out and attacks you. That's how this espionage works. But if you're a card-carrying Nazi, everything's all right. You're in the family. But the issue here is that she confessed. And they said, oh, well, they told me they'd go easy on me if I confessed. And they say, and they're on Neocon Talk Radio, this is outrageous. This is a kangaroo court, and they tricked her to confess. Well, what do the cops do? They say, admit it, and we'll go easy on you. That's what's done here.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is very immoral, and it's lying. And then notice there it was a public trial. Here they can torture you for 7-8 years, torture your children, admit it on record, now declassified. They just admit this, and that's good. Torturing kids.
And then they say, you know what, we're not going to go after anybody because it's not productive.
They said they're going back to Nazis. They're just following orders. Obama was on TV again today saying, look, they followed orders, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That's telling government, look, you torture people, you kill people, you do it to Americans, we are going to protect you.
And even some members in the Senate said, hold off on that comment.
They're at least acting like they are because it's outrageous. Nuremberg found you can't line people up and shoot them. You can't torture them. We don't care if you're ordered to do that. That is still a crime. You know what's wrong. And everybody knows it's wrong to torture people. And then, why? Because then it leads to torturing their children. See, once you do that, I want to get some clips from Magnum Force. I was watching that again this weekend on the treadmill. Clint Eastwood movie, one of the last Dirty Harrys he did.
I remember it.
And the bad cops are going around executing people. That really happened in L.A. with the Vikings, that secret group of cops. This was set in San Francisco, so it wouldn't be too close to home. By the way, they made a movie about it before the cops got caught doing it. That was kind of a wink-wink. And the cop at the end is going to kill Eastwood. He's saying, we thought you were one of us. We need to go out and execute these criminals. And he said, oh, what's next? Then, for jaywalking, or your neighbor's dog pees in your yard, or the cops you've been killing to cover this up. And the guy says the end justifies the means with the gun to his head. And that's how it really is in reality, is they go, oh, we only torture certain people we know are terrorists, and we got to save lives. And then it leads to we run checkpoints in Iraq, grabbing whole families, and we've got jail guards that all lost their jobs for raping prisoners who want to go be there in giant rape rooms raping children. See, this is what it ought. Once you do that, you don't. And then now, how do they say when our troops get captured and tortured, it's wrong? How do they say when Iran has more rights than our phony courts do now, and the neocons are, how dare them? We need to invade Iran. How dare them trick her into confessing? How dare them have a kangaroo court when their court is much more legitimate than what they afford here? See. That's the thing is it really is tyranny. It really is 2 minutes to midnight. We really are deep down into this.
Yeah, no, it's so Orwellian. It's unbelievable. Like you said, with the Military Commissions Act, they don't have to give anybody a trial. They can torture you and put you on one of these black sites forever. This woman got a trial in public. They convicted her. She got 8 years. And I bet she won't be tortured. I mean, who knows how they got the confession out of her? I'm not defending.
Well, number one, this is the key, and then I'm going to go and come back and take calls and cover news.
Yeah.
They admit on record. We knew this 6 years ago, then Cy Hirsch reported it about 4 years ago, and then the White House 2 years ago put out a press release saying, we have Wahhabist groups, Al-Qaeda, attacking and killing police and running covert operations all over Iraq. And we've got other operations in Israel, and they've all announced that they're got spies all over trying to overthrow the government.
Yeah.
And then the neocons are on there going, we don't have spies over there. This is outrageous. I mean, it's meanwhile, I never got to this. I meant to cover report. The lawmaker caught up in spy probe with Representative Harmon, on tape going, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll sell out to AIPAC. I'll cover up other spy probes. And you got Israel bragging that they own members of Congress. But if you talk about that, ADL comes after you.
Exactly. She denied it today. It must not be true. The tape must be fake, Alex. We'll be back after this. It's the InfoWarrior with Jason Bermas, PrisonPlanet.tv, Infowars.com.
Adios. Bermie, take some calls. Good job. Pepperspray.com. We live in an unpredictable world, and as everyone knows, I'm all about preparedness. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. That's why I want you to visit our new sponsor, pepperspray.com, to check out their wide variety of personal security products they have available on their website. Since 1994, pepperspray.com has made your personal safety their #1 priority. So give them a call at 1-800-908-9988. Again, that number is 1-800-908-9988. Or visit them at pepperspray.com and give yourself some peace of mind. On the web since 94, sell a wide variety of personal safety and security products. You're not only getting security, but peace of mind you deserve as well. Free shipping on orders above $99. Pepper spray of all kinds and strengths, stun guns and tasers, animal repellents, home safety, personal alarms, and much more. Pepperspray.com.